Hello everyone, James Wilson here, and for the next 50 days I'm going to do a segment on the 50 states, and every day I'm going to try to do one state. Hopefully I can do a small video every day. My goal is to make these videos less than 10 minutes long, to simplify things. So we're going to talk about, I'll go ahead and go into the introduction. I'm going to talk about the election, and I'm going to talk about each state individually and how the candidates performed. And so today we're going to talk about Alabama, then tomorrow we'll talk about Alaska. I just have it listed here. And I'll talk about the numbers and analyze them and things of that nature. So we're in the deep red state of Alabama. I looked at 2016 numbers and 2020. When you look at it, it's roughly the same counties voted the same way. It really did not change much. Okay. And so, it was, Trump won by over 25 points in 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and go over these numbers. So the way I look at how a state trended and how everything went, I calculated the conservatives vote and the liberals vote. As you know, in previous videos, I have Evan McMullin and Donald Trump together in 2016 versus Jill Stein and Hillary Clinton. And in 2020, it's just Biden against Trump. They really didn't have any third-party candidates except for libertarians, and libertarians partially conservative, partially liberal, so I have to throw them out of the equation. But in 2016, Evan McMullin was not on the ticket for Alabama. Donald Trump is the only person conservative on the ticket. He won 1,318,255 votes. So I'm going to look at it here. I'll show you the paper here. All right, so the state of Alabama, Trump won 1,318,255, and then the liberals, which is Clinton and Jill Stein, won a combined vote of 738,938. When you look at 2020, there is more voting. Trump won 1,441,760, and then Joe Biden won 849,624. The difference in the conservatives is, in this case, just Donald Trump. He gained 122,915 votes, and Joe Biden gained 110,686. So Trump, when you look at the difference in 2016 versus 2020, you will see that, Trump did better overall in raw numbers. And the difference is the difference between how much they won it by. The Republicans, conservatives, won it by 12,229. The problem is that Alabama is a completely conservative state. So even though Trump won, had a higher amount of vote difference, the state still trended to the left. And it trended to the left by 0.9%, because the Republicans win in massive amounts. So when you look at the difference here, of 122,915 and 110,686, that's a pretty close race if you're just looking at these raw number datas. And so what this tells me is you're having, Joe Biden had 110,000 more votes in Alabama. In the deep red state of Alabama, he had over 110,000 more votes. So, when you look at it, it's like Joe Biden wasn't all there sometimes, and, in a state like Alabama, how could he get that way more votes? Well, maybe the African American population voted for him. Who knows? I mean, young voters, I mean, they had pretty strict voting guidelines, but you know, that's something to look into. You know, when you talk about fraud, you're talking about fraud in all these states. And I'm going to talk about this in the videos. You know, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. 42 out of 50 states trended to the left. And I mean, as I said, I'm going to do it in all states. Just do a small video. Tomorrow we'll do Alaska, but look at 2016 versus 2020, the difference, and the Republican/Democratic difference in wins and how much votes they picked up. But that's a lot of votes. 110,000 more votes voted for the liberal candidate. That's very interesting. So I mean, was Hillary Clinton that bad of a candidate? Who knows? But yeah, Joe Biden somehow got those votes. Like and subscribe to my channel. Any comments would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.